Why does a concrete pavement get scorching hot under the sun while a swimming pool stays nice and cool? It's all down to specific heat capacity. This concept is simply a measure of how much energy it takes to heat up 1 kilogram of a material by 1 degree Celsius. Water has a massive specific heat capacity, meaning it absorbs a lot of energy before it warms up, while metals have a low capacity and heat up incredibly fast. The formula states that the change in thermal energy equals mass times specific heat capacity times the temperature change. For the temperature part of the formula, never plug in the starting or ending temperature on their own. You must subtract them to find the difference between them. If water warms up from 20 degrees to 30 degrees, it's the 10 that you use in your formula. To measure specific heat capacity in a school lab, you blast the material with electricity and track how the temperature responds. The setup requires a 1 kilogram block of metal, such as aluminium, which has 2 holes drilled into the top. Inside the first hole, you place an electric immersion heater, and inside the second hole, you place a thermometer. The heater is connected to a power pack and a joule meter, which physically counts the energy entering the block. First, you measure the mass of the block using a digital balance. Second, you wrap the block tightly in an insulator like bubble wrap to stop heat escaping into the air. Third, you place the heater and thermometer into their holes and record the starting temperature. Fourth, you turn on the power supply and start a stopwatch, leaving the experiment running for 10 minutes. Finally, you record the ending temperature and the total joules shown on the joule meter. You then rearrange the formula so specific heat capacity equals energy divided by the mass times the temperature change. Examiners will often ask why your calculated lab value is higher than the official textbook value. The answer is always that thermal energy escaped into the surroundings rather than going into the block. To fix this error, you tell the examiner you'll add more insulation to trap the heat.